Act. Act. When I say real, you say Lige. Real. Real. When I say mic, you say device. Mic. Mic. Thanks so much. Take care. Thanks for having me, Sheree.
Yeah.
Make some noise for Sheree.
Thank you. Realize. One more time. All right. So as we get rolling with our day, I just want to let people know, over this hill, there's a table set up filled with fruits and vegetables and water, and it's all for you. So if you get hungry throughout the day or need to fill up your water bottle, you can go right over the hill here and take whatever you like. We got some beautiful volunteers for you there. And if at some point in the day you lose your person, you're like, I came with this person and where did they go? Go to the food table and you can find each other there. We also have, throughout the day, we have folks with sticks and some ribbon attached to them. Can I get all of the people with their blue ribbons? Blue ribbons to stick out so you can see them around, some over here. These are our water to help us with the flow. If you get confused or lost or just want somebody to say hi to, you can go find our water. They'll be around throughout the whole day and ask them any questions that you have. Okay, and I'm going to pass it over to Sheree to get us rolling here.
All right, so there's going to be some singing today. We're going to have some song together. And I need some help, though, because I can't sing this song by myself. So we're going to go through it a little bit, and then I'm going to start, okay? Can you help me with that? Please? Thank you. All right. So the chorus goes like this. Today is the day. Today is the day. Today is the day. Sing it with me, okay? Today is the day. Today is the day. Today is the day. Beautiful, thank you. All right, so I'll let you know when to come in with me, okay? Today is the day we give thanks to the waters. Today is the day we give thanks to the air. Today is the day. Today is the day. Today is the day.
Sing it again.
Today is the day. Sing it with me. Today is the day. Today is the day our hearts will come together. Today is the day our minds will come together. Today is the day we will come together. Today is the day. All right, so we're gonna give thanks to all the four directions, okay? So water, air, earth, and water. And when we get there, I'm gonna invite y'all, okay, to actually yell out something that you give thanks for in that, okay? Does that make sense? Okay. Today is the day we give thanks to the water. So in the count of 3, you're gonna think of something that you give thanks to when you think of the water, okay? In 1, in 2, in 3. Beautiful. Moving on. Because today is the day. Give thanks to the air. Think about, what do you think about when you think about the air? All right, think about it. And we're going to do in 3, in 2, in 1.
Wind. Beautiful.
Woo! Yes. All right, because today is the day. Sing it with me. Today is the day we give thanks to the earth. All right, this is a big one. You got it? In 3, in 2, in
the
1.
earth.
Nice. That was great. All right. All right, we got one more. Because today is the day that we give thanks to the fire. Ooh, when we think about the fire, what do we think about? Got it? Say it as loud as possible, right? In 3, in 2, in 1.
There we go.
Beautiful. Yes. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo! Today is the day that we are going to come together with one mind and one heart, and we are here in our diversity talking about the climate crisis, climate change, our earth. Enjoy. Be real, be true. Thank you.
All right. Ready for the next one? Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Sheree, for leading us in thanks and giving thanks to Mother Earth and nature all around us. Now we're going to take a moment to settle in a little bit more into this space. And I'm actually going to ask each and every one of you to stand up and get on your feet. All right. So we're going to stomp our feet into the earth and feel it holding us. Feel the earth hold you as you stomp. So first we're going to start with our left leg. We're going to take it up in the air and stomp it down. Feel that earth under you. And we're going to take our right foot up too, and we're going to stomp it down and feel the earth under us. And just shake out your right hand. Shake, shake, shake it out. Shake out your left hand. We're going to shake out our whole bodies. Woo! Okay, I'm going to ask you all to take one deep breath in, and when you let out, to make a noise and let anything, all your energy come out into this space. All right, we're going to breathe in deep, and let it out, let out a noise. Love it. All right, so now I have a special one for all the kids. All of the kids and the youth in the audience. Yeah. So we have all of these adults around us and all these elders, and we all care about climate change. And you know, they've been working on this for a really long time, way before I was around. So we're going to take a moment and we're going to say thank you to all the adults in the audience for everything they do. I'm going to count to 3. We're going to make this our loudest one yet. Are you ready? All right, I'm going to say thank you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you! All right. And now our adults are going to say thank you to all the kids. Thank you for caring when you're so young and helping to care for the earth and all of the creatures that live with us here. All right, adults and elders, are you ready? I'm going to count to 3, and we're going to say thanks you to all of the kids and youth. Ready? 1, scream it. 2, 3. Thank you! Beautiful. Okay, so now that we've given all of our thank yous, Sheree is going to lead us in our first activity. And just so you know, we're going to do one activity all together, and then we're going to give you some more instructions and split up into smaller groups. Thank you, everyone.
Right, so. Oh, yes. Before we do that, though, we got a very special person to ask to come to the mic, all right? One of the main organizers of Fridays for Future Toronto. Can we get Ali?
Hi, everyone. Okay, I'm just going to take this. All right, good morning, good afternoon. Before I start, my name is Ali. I'm the coordinator of Fridays for Future Toronto. I'm really glad to see all of you here. This is the first day of the Week for Climate. This is a very historic day. Around the world, a lot of young people have been striking. In Australia, they're estimating the numbers at 400,000 people in the streets. I'm going to be going quickly through the demands that we have so that when people ask you, but what is it that you really want, you can talk to them about what you really want to see. But before that, we're just going to do one chant to kind of give us some energy, make sure that people around us and in these buildings, they hear us. So I'm going to say, what do we want? And you're going to say climate action. And then I'm going to say, when do we want it? You're going to say now. You have to be really, really loud, okay? 1, 2, 3. What do we want?
Climate action!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Climate action!
When do we want it?
Now!
Thank you so much. All right, so what is it that we really want? We've been working on these demands as a Canadian group and called Climate Strike Canada. But here in Toronto, we were really lucky to get help on these. And we had help from groups like Climate Justice Toronto, No One is Illegal, Fight for 15 and Fairness, Greenpeace, the Leap UFT, and many other groups. So the demands, the first one is about Indigenous rights and sovereignty. It's been shown, it's been proven that Indigenous people have been taking care of this land for millennia before us, and it's been shown that it's the actions of the settler on this land that have contributed way more to the climate crisis, or fully to the climate crisis. So what we ask as a group is that Indigenous people get their land back and the sovereignty over their land back. And with that, there's been many reports that have calls to action. So the most recent one that you can look into is the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women report. There's recommendations for governments and from people. We demand that governments implement all of these and implement the UN principles for Indigenous people. With that, we demand that we all defend land, water, and life. Just like Indigenous people did it before us, we have to be taking care of what's providing for us. And we need the government to make sure these resources are taken care of. We have to make sure the governments put that in the law so that big corporations cannot take our water, our land, and our clean air. We're demanding for courage and ambition from our governments, and that means putting targets for greenhouse gas emissions high. So we want the targets to be 65% of reduction by 2030. And net zero emissions by 2040 in Canada. For that, we want a price on pollution. We want resources that are available for people and that are community owned or community governed. And we want infrastructure that allows people to live sustainable lives. That means affordable and accessible public transit, for example. We want that no workers are left behind. Canada is going to have to transition from a very high carbon economy with the fossil fuels to a low carbon economy. We need the government to stop subsidizing fossil fuels, to stop buying and building pipelines. And we need the government to help transition these workers that are otherwise going to lose their jobs, because we're not about taking other people's jobs or leaving them without a job. We need the government to help them transition with training and with financial help if needed. We have the power to calm down this climate crisis, but some people are still affected right now, and more people are going to be affected, which means we also need the government at the 3 levels that we have in Canada to have universal things like universal health care and affordable education and legal aid and resettlement services, so that the people that are going to be affected are not left behind and are not ignored. Canada's not doing so well on migrant justice rights either. We need status for all. We need services that are not about deporting people. We need to stop detention, and we need to also help migrants in Canada finding decent jobs and a good quality of life. These are the words, the final words I'm going to read were written by Mia, who's from Climate Justice Toronto. And she said something really good. She said, "Finally, the future is a public good, not a private luxury. From the land and water to our housing and wages, we want a system of governance that invests in our communities, not corporations eager to put a price tag on our lives." This is our time, and this is the beginning of a climate week. If you can attend more climate events during the week, please do. If you can't, please wear these green circles as a solidarity with the young people striking for climate. Talk about it around you. Tell your parents that they need to vote, and vote with your futures in mind. And come next week to Queen's Park at 11 a.m. for the biggest climate justice rally that Toronto's ever seen. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ali. So now we are going to get to know one another through a practice called babbling. Babble, 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 babble. So how it works is Shane is going to play some music, and we're going to do this throughout the day. All right. So when you hear music, it means that there's going to be a moment of transition, and this is how it's going to look like. So Shane will play some music, and you're going to find a partner. All right. So just walk around the space. Take some moments and just walk. Grab your things, because you're going to be, going to where you need to be soon. So, and just walk around for a bit. And then you'll get more instructions in a minute, okay? You'll get more. So walk around. Stay with your group, of course. And when all of a sudden the music is just gonna stop. And now, go to someone that you might not really know. Basically, pick a partner. Pick a partner. And once you've found your partner, you are going to choose who is. One person is going to be a leaf. The other person is a bug. And together you're a leaf bug. All right? If you don't have a partner, be in groups of 3. Okay? Awesome. Or groups of 4 even. That's cool too. So now, in that partnership, one person is going to talk for 30 seconds about climate. All right? It starts now. So with your partner, talk about climate for 30 seconds. Whatever comes to your mind. It doesn't really matter. Don't think about it too much.
That's what my bag is saying.
And now that means that thank you, Leaf, for talking about climate. Next, we're going to go to the bug. Bug, talk about...
Sky.
You're going to talk about soil. Ooh, soil.
Talking about soil.
Yep. All right. Now say thank you to your partner, and you're going to quickly just walk around again, and you're going to find a new partner. And stay with our facilitators. Walk around. Pick a partner. And now, your partner is found. And you can all right, one of y'all are tree, and the other person is branch, and together you are tree branch. And we're gonna start with branch. Branch, can you talk about the word listening? First thing that comes to mind, listening.
Some kind of solo or something.
All right, go ahead. Thank you, Branch, for talking about listening. We're going to switch over to the tree. Now, tree, your word is sound. Amazing. Say thank you to your partners. And now we're going to get Roxy back on stage, and she's going to talk to us about the next element of today.
All right, so our musician is going to take a little break. So one more time, let's give it up for Shane Free on the guitar. Okay, so if I could please have everybody's attention, I'm about to give the next set of instructions. Okay, everybody listening? Yeah? Okay, so this is the bulk of our teach in together. And it's going to go like this. We have 47 amazing facilitators that are here to host small group workshops and discussions. You're going to get a chance to go to 3 different workshops for 30 minutes each. And then we have a beautiful closing together at the end. So here's how it's going to work. After I finish the instructions and I say go, you're going to walk around and find the group that you want. There's a bunch of people in this space who have sticks like this. Everybody can hold them up and see them around. These are all of our facilitators. So if you're like, who do I go to? How do I get in a group? Just find somebody with a stick and say hello, and you're in their group, okay? And we're going to have 30 minutes on our group, and we're going to switch. And Sheree is going to tell us where the different segments are. So we have 3 different main sections. 1
is the parents and families. So can all our facilitators with the green sticks raise your sticks up? Thank you, thank you. And if you can all actually just transfer over to just behind the stage. So you're going to be right beside the UTSU building right here, and you can also come onto the lawn space right there. And so that is going to be the parent and family section, okay? So you just take a look at where they're going.
So next is, how do we talk to our teachers about climate change? How do we do that? I don't know.
We got some lovely people who are going to be supporting us in learning how to do that. Can we get all the teachers to raise their sticks? Yeah, so the teacher sections are in white, and their section is literally just like right in this corridor right here. And you can take some space on the other side of the sidewalk if you'd like to. So that's where our teachers are going to be.
Third, we have, how do we talk to our politicians? How do we convince our politicians to take meaningful action on climate now?
So can we get all of our politician facilitators with their sticks in red? Just wave them around. And your section is right here. Right in this section right here. All right, so...
Right. And we have 3 special groups that are over near our water table. They have their own signs. We have 2 people with us to teach how do we communicate climate science. So if you want to learn about how to talk about climate science, make your way over close to the water. And then we also have a woman, Liz, who's holding a space for us just in listening. If you feel yourself, you're full of all these feelings about climate change and you just need somebody to talk to and somebody to listen, make your way close over to the food and you'll find Liz there. So once again, we have our parents and family behind the stage, teachers over this way, and politicians towards Queen's Park, which is right behind these trees here. Well, politicians over here. Yes, here and spreading out. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a minute, and you're going to go find your first group, and you're going to have 30 minutes there, and then you'll hear us, and it'll be time to switch. And you can come to the stage and ask any questions you have. All right, go ahead, go for it. Enjoy.
Enjoy it.
Right.
You guys are doing awesome. Ellen? Great. We can do that. Hello. Okay. I think I might have met you at one event. There you go. I'm sure that happens a lot. How you doing, buddy? I gotta show you.
I'm really happy I came. I was kind of nervous to come, and now
I got it.
hey, hi, I'm Avery. Hi, Avery. I'm Roxy. Yeah. Great job.
I met her a while ago.
Oh yeah, she's nice. Yeah, then I made her. How does this game work?
Politicians. Okay, so you're in this section. Perfect. Avery's